All right, you've probably had this scenario happen to you. I know I have had it happen to me. Your TV breaks, you go to check the warranty, it just expired. So after you explain to your kids, pick up a book, all right, what do? Do you repair it or replace it? Well, AOL's consumer advisor, Regina Lewis, is here to help us answer that question and a whole lot more. Regina, good to see you.
Thank you, thank you.
Now, in this age of disposable electronics, along with everything else in our society, does it make sense to fix stuff?
You got to do the math.
Okay, so for example, computers. Okay, I got this Pentium 3 sitting here, and all of a sudden a hard drive goes. Something goes. Do I get it fixed?
General rule of thumb: if repairing it is going to cost more than half the price of getting something new, it goes.
Right.
Or if it's more than 3 years old, because as you know better than anybody, all the bells and whistles, processing power increases exponentially every 18 months. Not worth it.
And with prices dropping on computers,
right,
I would think more and more it makes more sense just to get rid of the computer.
More often than not. Again, you've got to do the math, and one of the quick things is, figure out if it's really broken. A lot of times somebody in the house just clicked on something. It's never worked quite the same since. So a lot of your internet service providers will have computer checkups. They're free. Give it a whirl. It scans for common problems and does an auto fix. Auto fix is our friend.
And if you decide you want to get rid of the computer, there are a lot of charitable organizations that'll take them and work on them.
Absolutely. Donating was a great idea, but use a product that wipes all the stuff off to guard against identity
Absolutely.
theft.
And same thing with laptops.
Same thing.
Okay. Now, the iPod, a lot of people have problems. The battery dies,
yes,
or the screen gets cracked or really badly scratched. Do we get the iPod fixed?
We'll do the math. Those are the two big issues. The issue with the battery is it's built into the iPod. That's why you've never seen someone take a battery out.
Right.
You got to send it in. It's got to be disassembled. It's a $65 issue. If the screen cracks because you dropped it in your backpack, you shoved it in jeans that are too tight, that's a $100 issue. So, following our rule, if the Nano is now less than $200,
right,
and fixing it is $100 for the screen, we would replace
Just
it.
Get the new
if
one.
the battery is, yeah, send it in, have them send it back.
Okay, and cell phones, Blackberries, usually the battery again is an issue.
Always the battery, and it's probably your fault. It's a little counterintuitive, but there is such a thing as overcharging. People plug them in for one day. Let's go for two, because then, it'll never wear out.
Right.
It heats up. Heat is bad for electronics. The good news is a new battery is only $25, but you could be without your phone for a couple of days, so the real cost is convenience. So replace it. Sign up for a new service plan, get a new phone with more bells and whistles. And by the way, speaking of donating, you can do that with cell phones too, or you can sell it on sites like sellforcash.com, sell with a C. They'll give you an instant quote on their site. You mail it in, they send you a check.
Now with phones, when I go to sign up, they say, oh, do you want the insurance?
Yes.
What about that?
I think you do. I think it's the best kept secret because it's $4 on average a month, and the odds are you're going to lose your phone before it breaks. Let's be honest.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And the other thing I noticed, I found out the hard way, if you get your phone wet, they've got a sensor in there.
Water's a deal breaker.
Water damage, liquid damage, sorry.
So that insurance covers loss and water damage, and those are the two biggies.
All righty. Big screen TVs, if you've got that big clunky old rear screen projection thing that's from 10 years ago, it breaks. Get rid of it?
Get help carrying it out because it's so heavy. In this case, these big flat screens, the screen is the problem. Pixels, there's tons of them. If one of them breaks, it's like scratching your sunglasses. You'll see white dots. The issue is it's a big ticket fix because they can't fix them individually. They have to do the whole thing. That's why they push the warranty. Now on warranties, I'm a little on the fence. You got to remember, the Sonys of the world, the Westinghouse, they give you 1 year, the manufacturer.
Right.
So when you buy an extended warranty for 4, the value is really in those subsequent 3 years. But these things are designed to go the distance. 40,000 viewing hours is 20 years watching 5-6 times a day. So once your warranty runs up, you'd have to renew it to cover the rest. And by the way, that second warranty, more expensive than the first.
And on these screens, I know the big problem used to be ghosting. If you left a picture on and it would get burned in. Have they gotten rid of that problem?
Not the problem anymore. The problem is cleaning. Be gentle. When you rub your finger along your computer screen, sometimes you see a line. Same thing. Humidity and cleaning aggressively are the two culprits.
All right, Regina Lewis, thanks so much. A lot of good advice. We appreciate it.